Hey, this is SoCal Bob with one more tip. I was just watching a wonderful, wonderful testimony of worship. With all my heart I worship you. And I just thought, wow, what amazing. I thought, if you don't mess with another person, if you just let people just be who they are, you don't go around trying to correct them and straighten them out and teach them a lesson. I never forgot Laurel and Hardy, famous comedians from yesteryear, back in the 20s. They had 30s. They had the most amazing slapstick. And look up Laurel and Hardy and the piano, moving the piano. They were right there in Echo Park. Eagle Rock, I think it's Echo Park primarily, Highland Park, but they have these stairs, and so they were trying to move a piano. Pretty simple, just moving a piano, but they're going up the stairs, and then some girl with a buggy is coming down, so they go all the way to the bottom, and they go back. They're just endless comedy. And at the end, turns out there's a road. They could have just driven up the road. And then they get to the house, and they're trying to pulley the piano on pulleys up through the balcony and then back down the stairs. It's absolutely hilarious. And Stanley always says, now let that be a lesson to you. It's just this tremendously funny. Because at the end, the front door was open. They could have just gone to the front door and put it in real simple. But they made it into a comedy legend. It has to be like a 30-minute movie. And it's just tremendously funny. But the thing is this, if you don't mess with people, then hey, you ain't got no responsibility really other than just to love them. But once you start poking the bear, once you start messing with people, once you start being some sort of authority figure and you're going to teach people a lesson and you're going to make sure that they toe the line. Well, then I believe, this is my own belief, tell me if I'm wrong, please correct me. I think that you need to check in on that person until everything's groovy, until the person that is being corrected feels like groovy. We're good. Thanks for the lesson. That was a good lesson. Love you. Thanks so much. But if you don't check in with them, I think that's a big faux pas. With your kids, we all correct our kids. You got to check in with that kid. You got to hold their hand. You got to, look into their eyes. You have to say, hey, baby, how are you? How are you, honey? I know that was a tough lesson to learn, and I'm sorry I had to be so strong, but we just can't have you, taking the car out, whatever it is. So that's my tip. Try to, and it goes back to the same thing. Know your audience, know your sheep, check in. People think that I communicate too much. Well, I think they communicate not enough. Because you can hurt someone and crush them, and you'll never know because you're so busy with your own life, your own stuff. If you're too busy to care for people, then don't mess with people. Don't come in and start making these rules and start doing these things. I've got to do my thing. If you're going to mess with people, then wake up, snap out of it, and check in with them. They may be hurting. They may be upset. They may be depressed. They may have issues with what you said. They may not understand what you said. Maybe they're taking it too far. Maybe they're going a little crazy on the whole thing. And you're just sitting there going, ha 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 ha. And you're just having the time of your life. You and Kenny Rogers had the time of your life. But the reality is that the person you straightened out, I remember Michael Corleone, you straightened out my brother. To Mo Green in Las Vegas, Well, I had to straighten him out. He was messing around. You straightened out my brother. That did not go over well. And of course, Mo Green was on the massage table when the bullet got him in the eye. And The Godfather, what a movie. All right. Well, I'm on my way back. I will talk to you soon. But please, 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 let's talk to each other. Let's check in. Let's listen for the Spirit. Amen. 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 Love you.